Hello, this is SerpentStare. Welcome back to the wonderful end of the world. We're going to dip into Arcadia, the land of video games. Where smiley faces, we are starting off in a game of Pong. This is the center line, and we've got some scores to absorb here. Looks like it was 3-2 before we came in and interfered. Which for some reason is displayed on both the top and the bottom of the field. Aha! Alright, so that fence has now been consumed and we can escape into a Pac-Man maze. Which is apparently most refreshing, according to the face in the bottom left. I don't know why that's there. I don't think I've ever noticed it before. Alright, you might recognize this bouncing thing up here. Yep. The Pac-Man ghost was hanging around in the Internet Library. Internet Library. Internet Cafe. The red one was, anyway. They are certainly large and in charge. Enough to bounce us around. Ah, I was hoping I'd be able to collect that apple. But I am not yet big enough. Can I get the watermelon? I can get the watermelon. Oh! I can get the maze. Amazing! Ah! But moving critters can really screw you up. They're a lot bigger than you'd expect them to be. Well, I mean, more given the size of the maze rather than the visual size of them. Alright, now we have the Pac-Man ghost. So what else is going on over here? There's a caterpillar-looking thing. And there are small mushrooms, which I cannot collect. But there's some colored blocks over here, which I can collect. And now I can get a little mushroom. I can climb up this thing and see. Oh my goodness, there are space invaders and toy cars. What a bop. Hey! I'm not entirely sure I remember what those things are, but I know the game. So many things. Okay. I'll collect the... Aw, I couldn't quite collect the caterpillar. I beat it too soon.
Grade is A+. Well done.
I do find Arcadia to be a fairly easy one. Alright, moving on. We have Bibliodiscotheque, we have Rice Cake Parade. The Garden Botanical and White Bread Lane. Let's try White Bread Lane. It's been a while since I've played that one. Alright! It's this one! Fun music. I cannot yet collect the basketball. But I can have these spatulas. The hammer is too big for me. Tiny racing cars. You are mine. The roses are too huge. I see a can of paint. That's going to be much too big. But I can have these calipers. These small hammers. And I see frisbees. Oh, goodness, that's a snake again. Well, at least it's just going back and forth. It should be easy to avoid. Up here, there are tiles, which I cannot pick up. And there are paintbrushes and little dump trucks. And beer, which has a specialized sound effect. Ooh. Someone was having a really bizarre little picnic in the garden. It's like, roses! I am full of roses. And small ceramic squares. Gloves. Ooh, hey. Yeah, sometimes things which are long, because they don't have much total mass, can be picked up anyway. Tennis racket, boats, lily pads, flowers. Can I get the snake? I can get the snake. And the skateboard. And the drill. Nothing is safe from me. Okay. Oh. I have a sword! It's awesome. I can't collect the pylons. Okay. I see some bricks. And some paint. And some wandering cans of soda. I do not understand how they are ambulatory, but that's okay. A fish. I got the toilet! Well, I got the other toilet. Apparently this one refuses to be picked up. Pockets! Brooms! And a rat! The orangutan sitting on the chest there just kind of kicked me away by being too large. But I can get the snake. Can I get the dog? No. People are in the way. Can I get this dog? No. Who is sleeping stiff on its side. Okay, what next? I have collected a spider. And I can go up here. And get birds. And candles and a lantern. Now if I come back down here, I can pick up these flowers. And maybe these flowers. And maybe these cones. Yep. Uh-oh. I don't want to get stuck. Consume everything. Oh, there's more stuff over there. I have a vanity. Apparently the vanity was the key.
Well done.
Alright. That was sufficient. White bread lane complete. Okay. Let's move on to the garden botanical, I suppose. Which I believe will be quite similar to it. Oh. Yep. Oh. Spiders. Oh, and a big spider. I am lovely. I am so lovely. I can get the spider now. Alright, roses, tiles. Why do roses and tiles go together so often? I can't get those gummy bears. Beautiful candles. Everything in here is so pretty. I'm stuck. Strawberries. Alright. I will take apart your little shrine area and take your candles and be on my way. I still can't get the gummy bears. I can collect these flowers though, and the snake is too big. It pushes me away. There are some oranges behind here. More tiles. You may have noticed, or possibly not until I mention it, that our score up at the top right increases by 1 for every item we pick up, regardless of its size. So we do want to get the small items. The main reason for picking up bigger items and prioritizing them is so that you can continue to grow. Because small items, well, there are situations in which being too large may eventually mean that you can't pick up small items just because you can't exactly reach them. However, for the most part, being larger means that you'll also gain access to more areas as that becomes true. So it won't matter, because there's more things to pick up. Alright, so now we have actually escaped the little park that we were hanging around in, and we can pick up people and trucks, and I have been slowed down tremendously. Because I am a hulking giant. Can I walk up here and pick up these dump trucks and porta potties, which are for some reason on the roof of a building? More construction equipment. It will be mine. And climb up this building like a set of steps. Not quite like a set of steps. I need to go this way first. And get 4 bizarre bananas. Dump truck, you cannot escape me. There's a bus up here. And a person standing on another plane. Bouncing extra tires, a crowd of people around a dump truck. A bunch of trees. And a gigantic spider staring down at the whole scene. That's somewhat disturbing, if I say so myself. I wonder whether it's possible to become big enough to pick up the spider. Probably is. I imagine it's possible to pick up the blimp at some point. I I just need to find what I haven't picked up yet that is... Huh.
End of round. Your final grade is A+. Well done.
On the other hand, possibly not. Well, okay, so we've got White Bread Lane and the Garden Botanical. We have finished Arcadia. Let's move on to Bumbleburbs. If I sound slightly, flustered about this, it's because Bumbleburbs was the last one I got A+ on. I was having a lot of trouble with it for a long time. So, because I tried this so often, I have a distinct order of operations that I'm going to try to follow for at least the first bit of this. And I should be able to escape from this fenced-off area. Yeah, we are again in a fenced-off area, with 160 or 170 seconds still left on the clock. Some gloves, some kind of bizarre beer... What's that game that you play with a thing? Bowling. Beer bowling that was going on over there. Okay. I can pick up these lamps, stone lamps, so that I look like a castle with a knight freaking out on one of my buttresses. Get spider, just because I want to. And some red buckets. And some... These aren't actually roses, these are suckers. And now I can pick up these things. I've got these tiles, which are small enough to pick up, and these bushes, and these tiles over here. Yeah, I won't be looking around as much or guessing, because I have done this so many times. Now I can collect these people, and the fence. Yep, that's small enough that I can get it. Now I have a gigantic tennis ball as a head. And since I can pick up people, I might as well pick up these people, and these cones. Now that I've got these cones, I will run down this row of roses, pick up the monkeys. Oh, and get these pizza boxes and this dog. Now, I should be able to pick up these fences, yes. I have the fences. Now we can suck up almost everything that existed in this backyard that we were crawling over earlier. Including rakes and a turtle and some people and some chairs. And bushes. Okay. Now I can collect this car. And I can collect all of these cars, forming a car Stonehenge. Bushes, fences, and cars. Alright, so we want to get many items, but we also want to get large items. Because eventually, we are going to be attempting to pick up these buildings. So I already have the streetlights. I can pick those up. And small vehicles. Okay. Wander around. The trees, though, are very deceptive. It's hard to judge their size. So these trees I can't pick up, but the ones that are in my body I obviously did. There's a fence here that you can only just barely see, and a telephone, which rings when I pick it up. Also, construction vehicles. Alright, I'm huge. I can pick up these buses and these fire trucks. Pretty impressive. And I can get this boat. Nope, but I can get the house. Now I can get the boat. Now here I am wandering around, picking up small buildings. Up. Apparently these buildings are still too large for me to get. Come on, more stuff, more stuff. Aw, come on. These houses look to be the same size. But I can't pick them up yet. And there's a brontosaurus, which bounces me away. However, I did pick up quite a number of things, including a number of houses. So I got an A. Alright, so we have passed White Bread Lane, Garden Botanical, Bumbleburbs, and Arcadia in this video, so it's probably time for me to pause it. And we've got maybe a couple more videos in this series. It'll be a short series. Join me next time if you want to see more.